Business. Okay. Hey guys, just the camera. Make sure it's right. Okay. Hey guys, welcome to this channel. Okay. If you guys, these messages are collective messages. Of course, y'all. Let's just get in. These messages are for whoever will resonate with them. I'm sorry if I'm like acting mad weird, but like before I started the stream, it told me like a couple times like cannot create stream, and like that's fine. Like I know that there's technical difficulties, but like I just kind of sense this like really kind of strange energy, and I cleanse the space. I have meditated, and what I've gathered from what I've gotten intuitively when I entered my meditative state on you guys' energy is many of you could be in like a space right now where you could feel like you're like powering up, but you may not realize that that's what you're doing. Okay. If you've been inside a lot, kind of like getting a lot of rest, using affirmations, journaling, just like really kind of like healthy habit kind of things, it's because you've been guided by the divine to kind of be in this space, and you're preparing for something. Whether you know it or not, you're preparing for something. Literally, I got ash on the bed from the damn sage. But yeah, let's get into the read. Um, I cut the deck to like the Ten of Cups, then the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you guys are doing all of these healthy activities because you're just kind of like hell bent on calling in things for yourself that you've wanted and that you know that you deserve and you're like ready to receive. So it's crazy because just like as I said, I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck after I shuffled it really good. But now I see that the Fool card is clearly letting us know that you guys really are just innocently, foolishly, childlike energy, just like, okay, let me just get a lot of sleep. Let me try to make sure that I'm exercising a little bit. Let me stretch a little bit. Let me eat some healthy foods. Let me eat some more greens. Let me drink a little bit of tea. I don't want my tea to get cold. So y'all gonna be seeing me sip that tea throughout this read. But yeah, so let's get into it, y'all. Y'all are in a fool's journey. Y'all don't even know what's coming up next, but it's like you can feel it. Okay, you can feel it. Let's get a storyline going. Sheesh. All right. So two cards in the reverse for the recent past. So in the recent past, I feel like someone could have been dealing with just energy around them that was very codependent. Just the energy of codependence. And this has come up in some other like reads. So we might have some of my Virgo family here, or some of you guys just may have strong Virgo placements, or maybe y'all could just relate, child. I don't know. So you guys could have like in the recent past been just like noticing all this codependent energy just kind of forming around you. It's because you've been in this space where you've been in an energy of abundance. This is your energy right here. Okay, the energy that's like at your core, what you're radiating is this Three of Cups. Let me try to like adjust this lighting a little bit so that y'all can like, I don't know, that's like really bright. But yeah, like you guys are radiating like this Three of Cups energy where it's like abundance. And not only abundance personally, but abundance that you're like open to receive more abundance through connections with spirit, with others, you know, shit like that. And the codependency, okay, we got this Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like you accepted the fact that this is a thing, you know what I'm saying? And all that. But like, give me a second, because this is actually a really strange message that's coming out right now for the recent past. I feel like that's why y'all are going so hard in the present with just like taking care of yourself and practicing healthier habits, because you really noticed how many like bloodsuckers were around you, if I'm just being plain. I feel like that you noticing that caused you to like feel a certain way. But it's funny because like the people around you who you've noticed have been codependent on you, they have like resentment towards you. Like, that's crazy. Like, these people have resentment towards you. Like, they're mad because you are choosing a healthier lifestyle. They want to reconcile, they want to talk about it, they want you to forgive them, but they're codependent. So the problem, the thing about it is, guys, is that it's nothing wrong with hashing shit out and talking about it, and forgiving people for being that way. But when people are codependent and like relying on your energy as a source of like life for them and shit. Hey baby girl. Hey, I've been thinking about you today. But yeah, like when they're depending on your energy as like on some bloodsucker shit, that's the kind of shit where you kind of have to forgive and talk it out, but you got to let them go, you know? I told y'all, I don't think I told my collective family, my collective peoples this, but I told my Virgos that I had a situation with someone that I thought was like a friend, a colleague, and all this shit. And I realized this person was very codependent on my energy. So I literally had to talk it out. I told them how I felt. It's like they didn't even want to receive what I was trying to say. Like they just kept trying to like it was clear that they were trying to divert the truth that I was speaking to like confuse me into being in their life. Like they're trying to in real time manipulate me, but we're like I saw it clearly. We've been in retrograde, you know what I'm saying? So I literally had to cut this person off like cold, like block their ass, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just giving that as an example of like that's what some of you guys may have been having to do. Let's get one more card for the recent past and we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on, child. Can't spend too much time there. Yeah, so period. I was getting this intuitively, but you guys felt that Knight of Wands energy. I felt like y'all had to get the fuck up out of there. And it's funny because I just gave y'all that example, and that's the same energy that I was in when I realized, like, when she straight called me after I told her that I didn't have time to talk right now. I was gonna call her when I felt like I had more space, time, and energy to converse about what we were discussing, but she called me like, fuck, fuck what you talking about. And here's that they be having all of these outages. They have all these outages. So it's like, what is this? I don't understand all this buffering. That shit really don't make no sense to me. Okay, there we go. Whatever. So yeah, y'all are in this energy. Like after y'all, this person, after you seen the truth about this codependent person and the fact that they mad at you because they codependent and like you don't want to deal with it no more. So you guys got the fuck up out of there in the recent past with swiftness, with a passion. Y'all passionately cut yourself off from that situation and very fearlessly as well. And that's because you guys are protecting your foundation. Mercury is going direct. Oh yeah, yeah, duh. Thank you, my love. Like that's true. Mercury is going direct tomorrow, so, all of these, I forgot that that's the technology is responding to that. And because it's settling again, thank you. But yeah, so because you guys got up out of that situation so quick, swift, in a hurry, fearlessly, okay, it's because you felt deep down inside like it's time for you to protect. It's important for you to protect your foundation, what you've worked for, what you've built, and you communicating with this person and telling them like it is. That was a part of you just kind of healing the past instead of leaving the situation just undone and not speaking your truth. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys spoke your truth because you know that you want to expand and not deal with things like this in the future. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, let me deal with this fully now. So I'm loving it. Let's see what's happening in the present with with the collective that is here for the viewers resonating with this read. That is general, is not always going to resonate, of course. What's going on in the present? So in the present, you guys are just on your grind. Like honestly, like this Prince of Wands energy is like pushing through because you have a goal in mind. It's like a tunnel vision. Like all you can see is what you know that you want. All you can see is your goals. So that's what you're working towards, okay? And you literally are just on the move. You literally have all the nights coming out for you guys. I'm not even going to pay attention to the buffering. I'm just sorry it's happening. But yeah, you guys got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so it's like another quick moving knight. You guys are just on the move, and then it is Gemini season, so it allows us to be able to move swiftly with our ideas and our goals. So that's what y'all on in the present. Let's see what else is going on. Y'all are guarded. Y'all are guarded towards people like this and energy like this. I just feel the energy of like y'all are just not dealing with it. Y'all not entertaining it. You're not dealing with it. You're gonna cut that shit off. Like, look at this sword. Like, I love this card. The one thing I miss about using this deck is the art. I love the art on this card. The other cards have really nice art, but it's like it's too modern, you know? It's called the Modern Witch Tarot. It's so modern and that's fine, but like I'm a very ancient soul. So a part of me really appreciates the art on these cards in the Thoth tarot deck. But I love this queen. She's chilling, like she just got done fighting. She chopped somebody's head off, and she chilling. And that's where you are. That's in the heart of the read. Like that's where you are. Like, yeah, you on your chariot. Yeah, you on your horse. Yeah, you're slaying and going after goals and all that good shit. But you're also taking that rest after you have to deal with these situations because you know that you need that time to recoup. It's bringing you lots of happiness. Like this sun card is such a beautiful ass card. I love the art on these cards. You guys like are laying back feeling blissful. You don't even care. It's like you're just happy to be getting the damn riffraff out of your life. Literally, I can't make this shit up. 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, claim that shit. I don't gotta tell you, y'all already doing it. Y'all are already claiming the 10 of cups that you know that is due to you. You know that God promised you that. Shit. I'm gonna go get it with everything in me because I'm tired. Like I'm picking up on that. I can relate to that. It's like you're just whoever here resonating with this message, you're just like, look, I'm tired of the codependency and all the heavy shit weighing me down. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on in the near future? So, period. All right. We got the Ace of Swords. So there's going to be some type of truth coming in the near future. Some type of communication, realization, truth. Okay, this could be within yourself. This could be you having realizations. Okay, we have the moon in Cancer right now. You could have some things that could have been affecting you emotionally that are going to be made clear mentally to you soon. Uh it could just be any sort of truth, but I feel like someone's going to maybe speak a truth to you or something like that. We're going to clarify this right here, and that truth or that realization, whatever it is going to bring this Wheel of Fortune energy. What is this? Yeah, we got the world card at the bottom of the deck. So you guys are really calling in. You guys are opening portals to abundance, doorways to abundance, multiple of them in every way. Emotional, financial, like I'm getting it all. Like people are going ham right now that are resonating with this reading. If you don't feel this, this is not your reading. If you haven't been in a space, literally, I just heard Rara Butterfly say this. Shout out to her. And it just popped into my head because what I'm about to say is like so similar to her, but like truly, if you have not been in this energy where you have been kind of powering up on some shit, this read isn't for you, and that's okay. You know, some people are in this energy and some people are not, and that's just okay. Like it's not a big deal. Okay, you'll know if it's your read or not. Oh, whoa. I was trying to clarify this truth or whatever. All right, so help me out with this, spirit. I do not want to give the wrong information. Okay, so you know it's real when I gotta lubricate first. But someone has made a head over heart decision. I feel like somebody was in a space where their emotions were almost like gripping their throat, like their communication. Usually, obviously, this card is about knowing this. Like this card is about knowing that something is right logically and like disregarding your feelings so that you can make that logical decision. And it's funny because the decision that someone wants to make is from an emotional place, but their emotions, I think, were stopping them from making the choice. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, okay, their emotions was like affecting their mind. Their emotions was causing them to literally be trapped in their mind with anxiety. Someone It's a lot of air energy, literally so much air energy, literally. So somewhat it's like for air signs, that happens to them. They're not always tapped into their emotions. Okay? Sun sign, air signs, because their vital force energy is like logical, logical, logical. Think, think, think. And so when their emotions try to come up, and this happens a lot for Virgo people. I'm a Virgo sun and moon. And we don't always understand the emotion coming up because all we are focused on is like the physical. So I don't know, like somebody just was like gripped by their thoughts, but something happened to like cause a tower for this person. Like all like something, I guess their logical mind stepped in and say, look, your emotions are causing you to be illogical in a bad way. Like it's like, I don't know, it's such a strange message that's kind of trying to come through. It's like someone would benefit from expressing their emotions, but they were logically like, "That's not a I shouldn't do that. That's not a good choice." But now their mind has changed, I think, to maybe say, "You should probably express yourself. That is a logically good decision." You get what I'm saying? And the reason for this is because of the strength card here. Somebody wants to be strong enough to communicate, what they're passionate about. They wanna be strong enough to, like, stand on it, right? And I feel like it's a mystery, though. It's like this can go any type of way, and I don't even think that you're expecting this or know about this, collective, because we got the moon card at the bottom of the deck, and that's all about things being unseen and unknown. So I feel like this situation can go any way. Let's get one more card for the outcome. Wow, so we got the moon card that just went ahead and came out. So, um how good or bad. Like the example that I gave, hey Emily, hey babe. But the example that I gave with the person that I just had to cut off, this person was an air sign, coincidentally, but they spoke their truth, but they were doing it in just this messy, like this very messy, like slick way where they just weren't saying it. They were trying to like say it through an example of somebody else to see what I would express regarding them. It was the weirdest, dumbest fucking shit ever. It was so draining. But I'm saying that to say, like, I'm glad she that it came up and we talked about it because I was sick of going through this with this person. I was gonna cut them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the kind of person I'll cut you off and I won't tell you why. Because in my mind, you supposed to know why, especially people of a certain age. I'm just saying. So I was glad that I got to just be like, look, girl, this, and that, girl, and I'm done with you. It felt good to communicate, then cut her off. So that's what I mean. Like sometimes it just feels good to have that exchange so it can really be done. And it doesn't have to be no cords, right? So this is an unclear situation. So like I'm gonna come back and actually do another read. Like I want this to be longer, but I don't get enough love on these collective reads just yet. So I'm not trying to make the video all long. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for the 20 people who that have been like, you know, consistently showing love and exchanging that for these reads, but I still just don't want to make them that long. I want to keep them as short as I can. So yeah, I'm gonna come back for a bonus read for you guys, and we're gonna get deeper into this. But I'm just gonna ask a whole separate question so that it could just be a fresh reading. So that's what I have. You guys have had to cut off some codependent ass people with a quickness because you're focused, you want things, you're tired of the other shit, you're tired of being unhappy and way down. You're happy, and now somebody wants to come through and communicate some things. They're ready, and you'll be fortunate either way, but this situation is unclear of how it's going to pan out. So let's maybe do this bonus read, and I'm going to ask pretty much like, you know what, I guess, like what is needing to be communicated to the collective. So I'm going to be back with a fresh read.